Hey everybody, today I'm going to be playing one of my World Individual Championship matches. I am playing Eva Zizkova, whose name you might recognize. After the match I'll pull up XG and run through some mistakes and blunders that I make, and try to learn something. Alright, let's get to it. I think it's right to hit with the 4-1 there. Not 100% sure about that. Probably should have a clear understanding of that one. Double hit, maybe? Otherwise I can cover. Step up. I think I'm going to double hit. Kind of just stop her from developing any sort of front position. And that was a great roll. Get to make the 4 and the 9. Oh, I didn't see I could have hit on the 5 and made the ace point, but I think the 4 is too strong. Now we get a nice blitzing roll. Not there yet. 5 is good to cover. And do we want to play like a 6 like that? Otherwise we just go like this, giving her a 6 to escape and hit at the same time. I want the no board over here. I think I like this play. Enter, make the 5, and just come down. Not a lot of choices there. So the race is going to be just about even after this roll. It's going to be a long way for a cube for either of us, I think, unless we can find a big set, double 5s maybe. I do hope I get a return shot somehow. It would be nice to be able to hit and have her up on the bar against my 4-point board. But no. Alright, just get to run and play a simple holding game in a close race. And going to the 9 doesn't make any more builders for the 3, so I'm actually going to switch, and she's not going to leave a shot with anything really, so I don't mind switching to the 3 and giving myself the 6 and 4 to remake the 5, making it easier to make a 5-point board. That might just be too cute though, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Alright, something like that, I guess. A lot of pips, but still stuck back on the 18. Oh, there's a shot. Unfortunately, I have 2 blots on my home board. That takes care of all of it, though. 1, 2, well, not all of it. I'll still have 1 blot here. But just play with 1 blot and hopefully get missed. And now, probably just too good to double. But I can't cover, and now I have to run like this. We'll just keep rolling. Okay. I'm not sure how many gammons I win with 1 on the bar and 2 checkers back here on the on her midpoint, but it's worth taking the shot for it. Keep my board as long as possible. Alright, 1 checker off, and finally break the 6. Okay, gammons are very likely now. Okay, it's too bad there was never a spot to get the cube in there for me, but oh well. That might have been a cube saver right there. I think I might have been getting doubled if I rolled poorly. To hit, and I don't want to use my last spare on the midpoint to come down to 10. I'm just going to step up here. Try to make an advanced anchor or run somehow. 2-5 is not my favorite, but let's try to run. Just get to swing around. I mean, if we play this 5 like that, we don't have any good 6. So we just gotta go like that. Another 6-5. If I go to the 18, I can't keep going, so I'd be stuck there into a quadruple shot, so I'm not going to touch that checker. So I'm just going to play with no blots and do something like that. Really hoping to escape next roll. Oh, now I guess I'm wanting a 2. In on the 4 though, and again, I'm not going to leave any blots here. Her board is better. And I'm up in the race, I don't want to lose that advantage that I have. So I'll play that ugly 6-5 ace. There we go, we escape to the midpoint. A little bit up in the race, but I'm kind of stacky. And I just lost my market. Alright. Okay, I got options. I can make the 23, split, keep going to the 22, or slot the 5. I am very unsure. I think when your opponent is still not split in the back, the 6-5 play becomes more lucrative, so we'll try it that way. And now we're just going to keep up the attack, try to make our 5. Happy to take. Okay, we get the 5 in the way I was not expecting. But now we're stuck playing with 5 checkers back. Ooh, this could be a tough game. Make the double anchor game like that instead of doing this. So I don't like my 3 afterwards. And I'm only down what, 60-ish pips. I kind of want to turn this into a forward game. I don't really have the timing necessary to play a 2-3 back game, I don't think. So as soon as I can get my checkers moving forward on this side of the board, I will. But maybe I just keep getting hit and all of a sudden I do have the time to play a 2-3 back game. That would be fine as well. Not going to give up the 23. I'll just slot the 4. Down 60 pips. 6 was big. Oh, that was a good roll. 6 comes out, 4 covers. Again, I don't mind being hit here again. It looks like I'm going to be forced into this ill-timed back game though, unless I can hit this checker somehow. There we go. 3. Yes, let's do that. This is going to be a tough game to move forward now though, with the 5 prime in front of me here. These checkers on the 23 are quite stuck. And since I actually want to get them moving, I'm going to give up on that and just have the spare checker here to run out with 6. But now I'm hoping to remake the 2-point here, the 23-point, and switch back into this 2-3 back game. Because now the timing is getting a little bit better for me. To start the point. Do we give that up or do we play inside? I think I'm going to leave it there. If she wants to, stopping her from running with 1 checker without leaving a block there. Need a 6. Need a 6. That's a lot of 6s. 1, 2. Should we do this? We keep a bunch of flexibility, but we give up a lot of contact. The alternative is we keep that point. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we could just crash. Even if she breaks her 8 points. Yeah, I think we want flexibility. And this should save some gammons too. And we'll just try to play the contact from our 23 point. Maybe we get lucky. Hopefully she doesn't get something that makes this point. That would make it a lot easier for her to bring home. The last checkers. Okay, 6-2, I'll just make it. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, very good roll for her. Yeah, I guess so. That should save a lot of gammons, at least. But now I'm going to be forced to run with a 6. Ooh, now even my board is breaking. 1, 2. Sure. I'll be running with a 5 too. Now it's just time to run and get off the G. Or something like that. Okay, got a shot. Need a 3. Nice. Then bring this checker around. Get it closer to this 3-point here. Gotta make that point before I recube. I'll just put it in direct range and not leave it out here in the outfield for any double hits that might happen. Yeah, still gonna try to make that point first. There we go. And now, only 4 checkers off. But even though so she has 4 checkers off. If these 2 checkers were on the 6-point, that would be much better for me. They're not very well placed for the bear off right here. But I still think it'll be good enough for us to send the cube, even though we are leading in the match. And she drops, and we move on. That was a very lucky game there for me. Very lucky win. Okay. These stacks means she's got a blitzing formation, so it's very important to have an anchor there. And I think I'll just unstack my own 6-point and maybe just play without a blot. It seems like it does a fair number of good things. There were other plays there, of course, that I didn't even look at. I probably should have spent a couple of seconds finding what they were. 4-1, there's not much to do except this. Okay. Let's cover that up, and I guess we just have to leave this direct shot for her. Okay, that for sure. It's either make the 7 or jump out to the 15, and I think this is much more important than making this 7-point in this particular position. With these, with the 1, 2, 3-point already made, we're not going to be priming anything or anything like that over here. So it's just time to get our last checkers home, and hopefully get some dice to move this this one. But we can't. If we do this 2, our 5 is pretty bad. Killing a checker here is also bad. I think I'm going to step up here so I can see the daylight here with a 6 and just leave a direct ace. Not sure. Aces and 8s hit us over here. A lot of numbers will be any 5, 4, 3 combo will be pointing on us right here. I think if the score were even, I'd be more inclined to take this cube, but since we're ahead so much, I think I want to protect that lead, so I think I'm just going to let it go. That looks like a spot where I could have easily had 2 checkers on the bar, and she had a lot of checkers in the zone to just blitz me and close me out, so I feel like I lost too many gammons there. 4-3 hits and comes down. Gives us a direct cover here. Could have double hit with that 4-3, but I think XG prefers this way. 2-1, no good. Just going to try to keep up the attack here in the early game. Nice roll, nice hit and cover. Also good, we get to make the 9-point blocking this guy and split over here finally. Up with the 2 and just come down, I suppose. Unless I should be doing this. Kind of want to make this point though. But this uses my last spare here. Could it be something like this maybe? I don't know. I think I'll just try it this way. Very unsure about that. Wrong 7 to make my 17 point. So I'll just swing around the corner. Alright, I guess we're going to have to try this priming game plan. I'm okay with leaving this blot here. The trade-off for making the 5-point and leaving the blot is well worth it. Even though her board is very strong. This cube I will be taking, yeah, for sure. Okay, 6-4. Get to attack. Ooh, get sent back. Alright. Ouch. We gotta enter soon so we can keep up the attack and stop her from escaping. Something with the 3, 2, 3, 1, 3 would be good. 4. Ouch, that's gonna hurt. Alright, now I'm basically in gammon save mode. I don't want to leave another blot, but I really hate killing to the ace point here. This could just lose us a lot of gammons. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not leaving more blots. That was good rolls. Up with the ace, cover with the 3. And I could use a 6 right about now. Double aces would be fine too. Oh, okay. Changed my mind. That's a disaster for me. She needs a 5 to cover this point, so I think I'll try to duplicate the 5s by breaking the 8 instead of the 9. And now she's got a full 6 prime. I'll do this, not because I have any hope of winning this game anymore, just because there's nothing else. Yeah, we're just trying to save a G. And I'm gonna be crashing here, so I'll just make the 2 point. There's no point in trying to save this 4 point. It's gonna be going away. Down to a 2-point board. Gammons are looking pretty good for her. Yep. Oh, but that's a shot. I suppose we'll just do this. Not sure. Oh, we can play a better 3 right there. I need to get off now, right now. Just barely. Whew. And she rolled an ace, just in case. Okay. Lucky to save that one. What are we, 10 away, 8 away? Great number. That will be good enough to double. I don't really want to use, well, what am I trying to say? I don't think I'm going to be making the 2 point here. Playing a checker behind the anchor doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me, so I'll just try to bring my last checker home like this, even though it steps into a triple shot. Good roll. One, make the 5 point. I think we'll just step up there. Oh, she can make the 8 and 7. That's very good. Now I need a 3 something to get out. Just like that. Could do something like that. That duplicates aces. I don't know. Kind of like this a little bit better, but yeah, not sure. Alright, just gotta scramble this last checker home, hopefully quickly. That will help. Oh, and I get hit back. Could I be cubing this? 4 checkers back, I have 14 in the zone. 3-point board over here, but it's not the rack, it's just the 2, 4, 6 points made. I'm 7 away, way up in the race. How would you like to be white here and take that cube? I might have some pretty good gaming chances here too. I really don't want her rolling an ace for free like that, so I'm going to try to make that before she does. And I do get 2. 1, 2, 3. Just double 4s right here. Alright, I'm not sure how many gammons I win here, but a lot less now. How many crossover? It's not even worth thinking about. The gammon will happen if it happens. That helps. That helps a lot. Okay, got the G. Very nice. So we are going to be 3 away, 10 away. I probably won't be sending very many cubes here. This could be a double for her with this big deficit in the match. Seemed like she thought about it for a second. Geez, I'm rolling quite well. I'm just going to give up the 13 instead of bearing a checker all the way down on a 2. I think XG, since I already have the 18 point, I think XG doesn't mind us leaving the midpoint. Hopefully I get some dice that makes my 5 and my 4 point. Ooh, that's not good. I could do this, or I just make the 2. Since it's going to be a blot either way, I guess I'll just make the 2 point, even though it's very deep, and it's not the point I was trying to make. Still nothing good. Keeping the point. Now I'll just slap the 5. Ouch. Hmm. She's not threatening to make these points in the next, on this roll at least. Um, it seems like there's a long way to go to bring 7 checkers home against my 18 point. So even though I'm leading like this, I still think it's a take. Think. I hope I'm not wrong. Okay, we get to play with no blots, and yeah. Now I'm happy to have taken. Oh, excellent. Very good roll. Oh man. But I'm not going to be sending a recube at all, ever, I don't think. Um, I don't want it to be coming back to 8, and I would rather just roll through my market. And should I stay there? I don't think so. Wait a second. I think I just saw in Nick Blazer's video that if you still have a lot of checkers to bring home on the other side of the board, you want to keep the points slotted so that you can make it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep it slotted. And I don't want to do this, creating another blot, and I could get gammoned this way. So I'll just play like this, see what happens. Hopefully roll a 3. Nope, but we do get to bring all of them around like this. I wonder if I should just make the 8 point. Nah. It's only double 4s that are a killer here. Well, any 4 is bad, but double 4 is especially bad. Good shake. Enter and clean up my blot. Ooh. Need a 3 now. This, if I stay there, it's 1s, 3s, and 6s that are going to be hitting. If I jump, it's just 5s and 2s. But I'm not even up in the race, so I guess I should stay back for the contact. Start that point, I guess. Got a shot. Need a 4. Nope. Okay, looks like I'm losing 2 points this game. Gonna go to 3 away, 8 away. Unless disaster happens and I never come in. Alright. Almost had a game there. That would have been very good to go to Crawford. Enter. Do I make the 5 or the 3? I think, even though I like unstacking the 6 point, with this 2 checkers right here, I think 5 might be a little bit better. Then I'll just come down with the last one. Ace is good, 6 can go here. Cannot double with this match score lead. Yeah, I think I'd rather just roll on into a too good to double type situation. I could make the 9 because that interacts well with the 3-point, or stepping up with the ace is good, giving me contact against this blot here. And then I could just play 4 like this. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to do this. Try it this way though. Very glad to have done so. Now I'll get a direct shot, either with a 6 or an ace. Yeah, not going to double. Just still going to try to win a gammon. 3 right there, and in. Step up. I don't know. Step up. Just try to escape. Looking for a 5 to make this point here. Or maybe I'm looking for a 2. I don't know. We'll see what she does. Stuck right there, but we get to run. And not this. It's not this, right? I don't want to get another checker sent back here. We can just do this instead. Uh-oh, looks like I should have hit. I'm no longer thinking I will be winning a game in this game, but yeah. Now I would just take a single win. If I can get a 2 and a 6 or a 2 and a 5 to run out and get missed, I don't know, maybe I could send a cube. I suppose we have to wait and see what she does. She can point on me again, or she could run, or play 11 to 3. It's a tough call. I mean, if you don't run, if you do run, I have a lot of blots coming down on this checker here. But if you don't run, now you really need a lot of 5s very quickly. This is a very uncomfortable roll. Alright, so we are looking for 6s, 4s, and 3s to point, and 2s to step up. Double 3 is very good. Should I double? No. 2 is awesome. Yeah, And now I'm just going to try to win a gammon still. This has to be better than just making the ace point, right? I'm not at any, I don't have any blots that can be hit. I still have a 4-point board and a 5-point prime. Six, and I don't want to put the checker here because then if I get the 6, what's bet 6, 6-1, 6-2, I need to keep a spare 6 here, so I think I'll just play like that. Make a point, try to close out. I cannot. Nope, let's just take a checker off. I don't think I'll ever be able to make this 2-point. Which could cause me some headaches. Okay. How many gammons do I really win now? If I take 2 off every time and don't leave a blot, it's 5, 6 rolls to get off. It seems pretty easy for her to get off the G in 6 rolls. And I could be rolling numbers like 6-4 and 5-3 once the 6 point's gone. I could be leaving shots. So I think I want to just cash a point. And now I'm 2 away, and I can basically never send the cube. I might have missed a lot of cubes in that last game. I hope that doesn't come back as like blunder after blunder after blunder of missed cubes. Double threes is nice, making the board. Try to win an undoubled gammon. Maybe I should just come in on the ace. I like the flexibility of being up here. Alright, I'll try it. Seemed like a good cube to me. That or this. I think I'm going to put them all here just so they can land on the 6th and the 5 and the 8 point. Trying to clear these checkers. Make it easier from here instead of up here. Alright, I'm actually down in the race, so I will take this blocking point here against this this anchor here. If I was way up in the race, I probably wouldn't want this blocking point, but since the race is so close, I think it's valuable for me. Should I try to run right now? I don't have to, but that's a weird stack. She's got a blot and not a ton of builders coming down on that point, so sure. Let's give it a try. Now I only have 1 blot. That's good. Ooh. It's scary for a second. I thought she was able to just run with these 2. Okay, down a bunch in the race, but she's got wastage. I really hope I get into a situation where I can attack a single checker that she's forced to run with. 4-3. She doesn't have to run yet. Oh, or we can just do that. That solves a lot of problems. That could be the match right there. Just peel. All right. Sweet. Yeah. Hopefully my PR isn't terrible, or maybe hopefully it is. So there's a lot of stuff to look at. Let's find out. Ah, 7. That's a bit on the higher side for me. I'll show you here. On the WBIF website, it keeps track of your PR for all the matches that you've played. It's right, I think, yeah, right here. So I think I'm averaging at about a 5.69. So I guess I'm on a little bit of the higher side than usual. But happy to have won. So this is the tournament here. This is the first round, which they give you 5 opponents in the first round, and then you just schedule your opponents or schedule your matches with your opponents whenever you can play. I've already played one match yesterday that I didn't record, and I lost that one. That one I played about a 3, which was very good for me. But yeah, so let's open up XG and run it through the analysis, and I'll come back in a little bit when it's done, and we'll go through the match. Okay, we have put the match file through ++. PR stayed about the same. I played 7.28, and she played 5.16. Looks like I have a couple of big cube blunders, take blunder, and a double blunder. But let's just roll through them. Oh, and my luck factor, of course, was definitely in my favor by quite a bit. But let's just scroll through the match here and see what we find. There we go. So the 4 was right away. I know I had a question about that, so that's good. But right away, we have a blunder on these double 2s. I just made the 4 point and the 9 right away. I didn't even look at switching or going from 9 to 5 and making a kind of a double tiger play, which would have looked like that. We'll do final here. This is what it would have looked like after the best play. Kind of putting 2 on the bar, stopping her from anchoring up on the 5. You know, it's kind of a blitz situation. In its early game, she's got no home board, 2 in the air. It's just, yeah. This makes a lot of sense doing this play. If I would have seen it, I think I would have done it. But you know, I just instantly see 13 of 9 to cover, and yeah, didn't even really take the time to think about it. I missed a small cube here, only 0.02, so not too worried about that. The play, which was a small mistake, making 18 point. I've already got 3 points again. It's like a blitz. She's got no home board, so and I have, 3-point board, and I've got 10 checkers in the zone, so I should just be attacking, and I can do it nice like that. Double 4s. This is a small one. I'm just going to pass over that just to keep it a quick review. I remember talking about this one over the board. I'm glad to see it ended up on top, but of course all these plays are all super close, so it doesn't really matter. But kind of nice that I found this. For me, it's kind of nice that I found it. Pleased with myself about that one, even though it's small. Double twos there, okay. I missed a small cube again here, 0.03. I guess it's not too good. I guess being hit is just too costly. But more importantly, the move. I didn't even see this option. I just played too fast. I can just play with no blots, clear the 6 point, and just kind of have a easy road home as long as she doesn't roll a 6. It's actually huge too. It's minus 235 blunder. Yeah, I mean, I open up a 2-5 double hit, which would be terrible. And even just a single 2, if she rolls a 2 and I dance, it's just too good already. So yeah, I could just play quiet and just try to bring these 2 back checkers home naturally without leaving a block. But I was able to get the closeout and get the G. Game 2. Yeah, okay. 5 jumping out was right. Cool. Okay, 0.05 mistake here. Yeah, I didn't even, with this blot here on the 23, I don't know why I didn't even think about entering on the 24. I guess I was just too focused on being advanced as possible, making it easier to just run. But I mean, if I come in on the 24 like this and just play behind, then I have a chance to hit that guy. And I guess that's pretty good. And then it's still not too difficult to escape with the bar point being open and the 4 point being open here. So I guess those combination of things makes this better than what I did. Double 6 lost the market and then got the pass. Game 3. Okay, I remember talking about this. Yeah, I thought since she wasn't split here that 6 to 5 would be more lucrative. Just trying to make that. But I guess it's too big. I should have just stepped up to the 23. I wonder if making the, or I'm sorry, step up to the 22. I wonder if making the 22, where is it? 13, 9, 24, this play. Put that plus quick. See where that ends up. Okay, got even worse. Yeah, this just seems fairly straightforward. Just play down and step up. Stay flexible back here. Don't leave a direct shot over here. I guess playing 6 to 5 is just too much. I guess she's got a 2 point board, so if I do get hit, I mean, it's a little bit harder to enter and play with my back checkers, but yeah, it's almost a blunder actually to do this play. Anyhow, let's keep going. 5-1. Now it becomes clear we got a hit. Double take right on both sides. Alright, here's a blunder. In with 2s forced, and then I just made the 5, but we could have made the 20 point to go in with 2 and make the 20, giving us the 5-3 back game here. And I guess it's, yeah, looking at it now, it makes sense with when she's got all these checkers coming down on that 5 point. If I don't make it right now, and she's got a chance to make it, and it'll be a lot harder to bring home 5 checkers. Like right now, she's going to attack with any 1, 3, or 6, right? Fighting for this point, this 20 point. And then I'll have 5 checkers stuck back there if I don't hit back, or if she makes it. It'll just be a very hard game to bring home. If I do this though, and just leave this slotted, then I can just leave lots I can play as big as I want without really being concerned about being hit a bunch. And it's with only 7 checkers in the zone, making the 5-point doesn't seem that important really, because it's not like I'm going to prime this last checker or blitz this last checker. I have so many checkers back that it's best just to make points back here, I guess. So I just played that too quickly. Usually you just see a play that can make the 5-point and you just do it, right? Or a lot of the times you do. And we can see what happened. Yeah, I didn't even look at this yet, but so she made the 5-point, and then now look at the situation I'm in. I end up having to play this 2-3 crony back game. Switch to there. But it looks like I got all the plays right for a little while at least. Here, I guess I wasn't supposed to hit. I guess, yeah. I mean, I allow her to keep the 5 prime for a lot longer. It's not like my front position is ready at all to contain this back checker. And since I have 4 checkers still to jump over this 5 prime, I guess it just doesn't make any sense to send another checker back and try to contain. We're just supposed to start making the home board, let her bring her checkers around, and hopefully generate a shot from these 2 points. I'm not sure how much of a pip deficit you need to play a 2-3 back game, but I guess 61 pips is okay enough to try it here. So that leads me to another mistake here. So probably stepping up with that 1 is really bad. Yeah. Just keep the points, just play around, and let her come to you and hopefully get a shot from these double point back game. $135 blunder. I thought I just needed to escape, but that's not what I should have been thinking, apparently. Dance for a bit. I get this. 63 mistake here. Okay, too big to leave that checker there. I guess I lose too many more gammons, probably. Double 6s, I've got that right. That was good. It was time to run. Oh, that's right. In this game is where she left a shot. Right to run, 4-3 left a shot, and I got the hit. Okay, that's small. Pass over that. Yeah, just a small redouble. With these 2 checkers here, yeah, it was only a .019 mistake to not redouble. Oh, I guess that's just because I can cash it at any point in time, really. Yeah, it's just double pass. It's almost a take, though, with that. .04 mistake to take. Okay, game 4. Okay, that's small. I'm just going to pass over some of these smaller ones. I guess I could have played just quiet with this. Didn't have to blitz. This was a take. Huge take. Let's see, I guess I just, only 17% gammons. I have a lot of wins here, 36% wins. It's not a fun take, I'll say that, but I guess I do have enough content. Oh, and check out the race too. I'm up in the race, so if I do just get missed and I can like clean up a blot, then I could just be in a winning race situation. I just thought her attack potential was too strong for me to handle a cube. Huh. yeah, I don't know what to really say about this one, other than just yeah, being up. If you're up in the race, then try to find a take. It's not. I guess it's not as scary as I thought it was. If she does hit with a 1 or an 8, then I could anchor up and have a fine 3-point holding game. Oh well. What we got here? Fourth. See. Okay. So the double hit is clearly wrong here with this 4-3. And then I guess it's very close between splitting or coming down. It's interesting. 2-1, that's a good roll. Oh, nice. I'm glad I found the right one on this one. I was really unsure about what to do with this. I didn't like something where you triple split like this. I know I didn't want to do that with these two big stacks and the 6 and the 5-point. You don't want to open yourself up to a blitz like that. So keeping that, even though it is the 24-point, keeping that anchor is pretty important. So I was glad I was able to find coming out instead of this play, which would have been a small mistake. But double fours, yep, make the 5. A double and a take, yep, of course. Gotta hit back. 5-2, yeah, I'm basically in gammon safe mode. Yeah, see, look at that equity. I'm getting gammoned a lot here. 34%. So just don't leave plots. Ooh, I was right to duplicate. Oh, that's super close. Okay, but I found a way to duplicate a 5, so whatever. She makes the prime. I get to the point and just bring home some checkers. 2, that's all super close. And what happened here? Oh yeah. Okay. Just had to run and got off the G. Short game here. 6-3. What was that? Oh, to make the 5-point, of course. Yeah. I didn't see it. Played too fast. You know, I slapped the 18-point, and instantly, before the dice even come out, I'm just thinking, roll a 6 and make the 18. So when the dice come up with 5-1, I just made the 18. I didn't even see that I could make the 5-point over here. But of course, making the 5-point would be better than making the 18-point. Double 2s, Joker, she dances. And it's even too good. Too good by 0.06. There's not a lot of volatility here. Like, not a lot is going to change between this roll and next roll. So what I mean is, like, if I can just take a free roll and try to make another point in the home, and like I think I can just cash the position if she just enters on her next shake. So, you know, say I roll something that doesn't make a point, like a, I don't know, 6-2, and I play 13-5, and then let's say she comes in with whatever. I could just double and get a pass then. So I don't need to to double now. I could just roll, and maybe she stays on the bar, and I just get to close her out and have a easy win for a gammon. But as soon as she enters, then she has the potential to escape, and so then I'd want to just double and take the point. I think. I think that's how this is working. But I doubled and got a point. 5-4, 4-1, get to hit. Double 6s, yeah. Just run. Double 1s was very good. Okay, I'm glad I didn't. I know over the board she would have danced had I hit on the ace point. So I was kind of wishing I would have. But now that I see that this is massively right, uh, I'm glad I made this play. What was I looking at? I was looking at this. Yeah, I just didn't want to get another checker sent back there. You know, she's got some structure. It could, if I get hit there, I could be blitzed and closed out and all these things. It's better to just get all the checkers here and try to scramble that last one home. I missed a small double here. Okay. And here, it's a small pass, 0.04 mistake to take this cube. But I did find the double. It was a big, let's see, over here, it was only a 0.037 mistake to not double. Here, it would have been a 0.1 mistake not to double. So I'm glad I found this one at least. And got lucky to get a hit and a dance, and I was able to close out. And oh, I didn't even have to leave the double fours. I played like this, and I left myself a bad double four. I could have played like this and left no blots, no shot leaving numbers. That's small, but okay. But yeah, I was able to get a G. Four out, covered. Joker, yep. See, leaving that blot on 13 point is okay when you get this 18 point. 6-4 make the 2. Oh, I could have played with no blot. Or no direct shot, at least. Man, you really don't... Killing a checker like that to the 2 point, you always... I didn't see it, but even if I would have seen it, I don't know if I would have done it. I mean, killing that checker to the 2 point is so counterintuitive to what... to everything we learn, you know, like killing checkers is bad. Don't do it. So I thought it would be worth the risk to do this. But yeah, even if I would have seen this play, I might not have done it. It's just, yeah, she's got a much better board. And getting hit, I guess, is just too costly. And I guess even from here, I still have plenty of builders to make the 5 and the 4 and the 3. So yeah, just too big to play like that. And then I get punished for it, of course. And then I take what should have been a pass. Yeah. Almost a blunder to take this one. 4 point board. I could just keep dancing. She's got the anchor. I've got these 2 deep checkers on my 2 point. That's not good. I guess it's just too hard to bring these 3 checkers home without having any connectivity with the rest of my army. I guess. I mean, be wary about taking cubes against a 4 point board. I was told once. But I get to enter and do this, and I almost turn this game around. Oh, here. I was supposed to lift. Shoot. I picked the second best play of just leaving it there. Yeah, again, it's a 4 point board. It must just be too costly to get hit. Maybe if she only had a 3 point board, leaving it there it would of course be not as big a mistake, but maybe it would have even been the right play. Let's take a look at that actually. Let me pull up another thing of XG. And then let's copy where is it? Position as XG position, copy it there, and then I can, I can go here and just paste it. Is that how that works? No. How does this work? XG to clipboard, and then I can do this and just paste. Yeah, there we go. So if she would have only had a 3-point board, so let's maybe something like that. No, then it's still right to lift. Okay. Back here maybe. Probably still right to lift, yeah. Huh. I guess we just don't want to get hit. I wonder what's different about this than the other one I saw the other day on Nick's video. Anyhow, let's keep going. I get hit. Yeah, and this is when I start losing. Had the shot, and miss, get closed out, and just lose game. Game 9. Yep, make the 5 point. Oh, see, look how close it was to just unstack the 6. Very close. Yeah, this game went very well for me. Okay, the 4-1. Could have done that. Yeah, anything other than this gets to be a bit of a mistake. Stepping up, which I was thinking about doing. The 9-point is just so pretty valuable. It works as part of our prime in case she comes in with the 3. I mean, and you can see immediately how well it paid off by having the 9-point. But not only is it like a blocking point for the 3, it's builders for the 3. So, yeah. Try to blitz. It goes poorly. Oh, it was right to hit here. I did this and just left my 1 checker back there by itself. When I could have just used the strength of my home board and my prime to just try to attack, and it might be easier to escape this checker on the 23 if she doesn't have her full roll to use to attack it. Which is, I mean, clearly what could have happened here. So I guess you just make the hit and just try to then again make the 2-point and escape like that. It comes at little risk because even if she does hit, it's still 3 checkers behind a broken 6 prime here. Okay, that's fair enough. Almost a blunder to that one. I get super lucky here. Get to step up. Yeah, and of course, yep, running was right. And just, yeah, make the board and roll it home. Never got to make the 2. Okay, look at this. I saw this before I came back. So I thought it was just a good time to just cash. I didn't think my gammon chances were this high. Look at that, 37% gammons from this position still. So I just way underestimated how many gammons I was going to win. So this is still worth it to try. Yeah. I guess I only leave it's only a 6-4 that leaves a shot here. So there's very little risk of taking a roll. Yeah, and big upside if I, for instance, like a small set, I could switch and put her back on the bar, or a big set, I can take a bunch of checkers off, or even just, a 6-3, 6-2, I can just start clearing, and she has to use all her rolls to bring these checkers home. Yeah, just too many gammons here with too little risk to not try for it. So that's unfortunate that I blundered that one. Did that become... I thought that said 300 just a second ago. Was that last game? No. Oh, 202, maybe it was the 37 I was looking at. Anyhow. 11-5. Okay, this was the last game. Double 3 got a great roll. I was considering with this 5-1 coming in on the 24 and just playing down. I'm glad to see that it wasn't a huge mistake. It's pretty different game plans, I guess. I mean, maybe not game plan, but ways of going forward. I mean, here you're just trying to maybe make an anchor or scramble that last checker to the 13 point somehow. But I'm exposing myself to being blitzed on this point. Versus here, it's safer. I'm not going to get blitzed, but it's going to be a lot harder to bring home these two checkers. But again, they're very close. This was a no double. Okay. I got to make the anchor and just played a simple game. This one was close to. I could have just made the blocking point and left a direct ace. Okay, but that's close. Okay, here I made a .038 mistake. So yeah, we do want to get a blocking point, but I guess the best way to do it is just block the 5s instead of the 6s. I guess when we stop here, so I wanted to block her, right? But in the situation where I do get to the point where I want to just clear points, I don't want to have to clear the point from 6 away. It'll be a lot easier to clear the point from 5 away from this anchor here. So I get that must be why it's so much better to just keep going to the 9 point, because at least I'm still blocking something, but it'll be much easier to clear when I do get to that position where I'm bringing the last of my checkers home. But that was kind of small too, but still, it's worth noting. Like, yeah, see, even these plays, maybe I should have just done this one. Well, that block 6 is away too, and that's only a .04 or .01 mistake. All very close. Unfortunately, I chose the worst of the top 4. 6-1. Oh, whoops. Too big. Too big. Should have just played safe. The race is going to be basically even. I'm even down a little bit since she's on roll after the move. And this just opens me up to attack. Picks and passes like, 2-1, 3-1, double 1, double 2, double 3. Yeah, 3-2, stuff like this. All would attack happily. So just kill those. Yeah, this comes back to killing the checkers. I just hate killing the checkers. But here, yeah, if you open yourself up to attack, it could go very bad. So just play like that, I guess. I might make this mistake a few more times in the future. But I avoid the attack. I get to run. Double aces was awesome. Very good roll. And then didn't I get a double 5 right here? Yep, and that just kind of cinched it. And that was the match. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys like it. Let me know. And I'll try to record some of my more of my matches in the future for this World Championship. See ya.